Before we go there, while it's still in our mind, how is that microcosmic orbit? That's what it's called when you send the energy around the body. Remember in Tantra, it's up, up, up through the central channel. In Taoist practices, it's up the spine, down the front of the body, and around in that microcosmic orbit. So, remember to keep the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Were you able to feel the energy flowing through that orbit? Now, you can add the visualization of a ball of light to that. I like that one. That's the one I use a lot. So I use the mind and the visualization to guide the energy with the breath. And you can even use your eyes a bit. I kind of guide it with my eyes. Nobody's watching, so it doesn't look so freaky to them. So imagine now that you've just been making love for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, and you send that energy through the microcosmic orbit, or you send it up through the chakras. This is the idea. Okay, 4 or 5 hours, that's only on a Sunday. But on a Monday, you do it for like maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes, and guess what? You all have your homework tonight. Self-stimulation, microcosmic orbit. So what you're going to do, women and men, is you pleasure yourself in whatever way works for you. You get close to orgasm, and you stop simulating yourself, and you circulate. And you circulate, and you circulate for a minute or two. Then again, you start stimulating yourself sexually. You get close to orgasm again. You stop, you don't orgasm, and you circulate, and circulate, and circulate. Then you can do that 3 times, 4 times. Now for women, you're encouraged to then go all the way to the edge and then into orgasm. And for men, I'm going to tell you about this tomorrow. Don't get mad at me now. You go to the edge, but you don't have an orgasm. And you send the energy through the microcosmic orbit and just see how you feel. Because men, having an ejaculation is fully depletion, right? And I'm going to talk about all that tomorrow in great detail for you for the beginning, and then we move on to the rituals and the sex magic and everything. But for men, learning how to separate orgasm from ejaculation is the path of the tantric man. And don't worry, eventually it turns into something more amazing than you've ever experienced, okay? So I'm not trying to ruin your lives. Tomorrow or tonight, you're going to do that homework, go to the edge 3 or 4 times, and then circulate the energy. The only issue is if you do it late at night, you might not sleep because you're used to that release and that sense of falling asleep. So maybe do your homework in the morning before class, and you come in like, yeah, it's really good. All right? But ladies, you know what happens, ladies, when you build up the energy, rather than going for your first orgasm, you go like peaks. You go to 1 and you circulate, then you build more energy. Then you circulate and you build more energy. Circulate, and then by the 4th one, you have so much more energy that that orgasm is way more powerful than it was if you just went to the first orgasm.